Good morning, everyone. So, I want to take a moment to share my vitamin and my supplement routine. I've been doing this channel for about 8 or 9 months now. Several times I've been asked what I take, what my routine is. I will tell you what I do is not a magic pill, but these things do help, and if you take them correctly, they'll be beneficial. So, I just want to go step by step, one by one, what I take and how often. The first one is this Antarctic krill oil. Now, I used to take just regular fish oil. However, I found that this has more omega-3s. Instead of having to take the fish oil 3 times a day, you'll have to take this 2 times a day, and that helps with my cholesterol, heart health issues. The next one I take is Advanced Glucosamine Chondroitin MSM. This one right here. Reason I take this after 20 plus years of weightlifting, your joints really start to hurt. There's some wear and tear. In my early 20s, I was not as smart of a lifter as I am now, and so tried to lift as much weight as possible. Try to push myself to the max. After doing that for so long, your joints start to hurt, and I can tell you this is super effective. I take 2 of these, one in the morning, one in the evening, and I actually have taken it for so long that I only remember its effectiveness if I run out and I forget to order more, because after 2 or 3 days of not having this stuff, my joints really start to hurt, and I feel like there's some fatigue in my tendons, more than I would like. Another one, this is not an everyday take. This is just kind of if I'm having issues sleeping, and it's just regular old melatonin. Now, I'm a pretty routine guy, so get up around the same time, go to sleep around the same time. I don't typically hit a nap during the middle of the day or anything, and so anytime I get off of my routine, let's say I have just trouble sleeping one night, or I wake up a couple times more than I expected to, because I always gotta wake up like once to pee. Anytime something like that happens, if it throws my routine off, I may have trouble sleeping the next day, and I usually just pop a melatonin. That helps me get to sleep. Now, for the next thing, this is another just kind of as needed type of supplement. Typically, my go-to morning pre-workout, I guess you could say, it's just straight black coffee. Okay, don't put any creamer in it, don't put any sugar in it, just black coffee. When I was a kid, my grandpa told me that it puts hair on your chest, and I have a lot of hair on my chest now, so I think he was right. So I guess there's some sort of like testosterone enhancement inside of black coffee or something. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I just take that because it helps wake me up. I try not to do anything else excessive. I'm not one to down a bunch of energy drinks or anything like that. Just black coffee to start the morning. And I usually sip on that while I'm doing my workout. But some mornings, because I typically get up around 4:15, some mornings are harder than others, and I just feel zapped. I feel exhausted. And I don't feel like I'm wanting to put in the effort for a workout, or really, it's the days whenever I say to myself, today at just one time I want to go lay back down and go to bed. On those days, I take something like this. This isn't always the pre-workout I've taken, but this is the one that I've been taking for the past 6 months or so, and I find it to be helpful. If you're not used to taking something like that, I would say just half a scoop is probably fine to a full scoop. But again, I don't take that every single day. Back in my 20s, I thought it was cool to take pre-workouts, and so I just took them all the time. And after a while, your body just kind of gets used to it and gets to a point where it really doesn't feel like it does anything anymore. So use that as needed. Now, kind of for my daily routines. Take these Fiber Well gummies. That's a nice indicator that I'm getting old, is I need my fiber. Depending on your diet mix, if you haven't gotten it right, you may be lacking some fiber. That's kind of what I found at one point, and so I just pop those 2 in the morning. Sometimes I'll take 2 in the evening as well, but I've now got a pretty good diet to where I'm getting plenty of fiber. Another one here is this Vita Fusion Omega-3. Again, just helps with kind of my heart health. I've had some cholesterol issues. I do have to take cholesterol medicine, age, genetics, stress, all of those things create that for me, and so that's part of what I take. Also, daily, 1 scoop of creatine monohydrate. Now, there's a lot of theories or advice or feedback out there about how often to take this, whether you need to load it for a period of 3 days or a period of a week and then go down to just 1 scoop a day. But I typically, if I've been off of it for a little while, I'll load for 3 days, which means 3 scoops a day spread out over each day. And then I go to 1 scoop every morning, which is what I'm doing right now. 1 scoop every morning. I put that into a blender cup with some of these OxyGreens, just to get some of my daily greens. I don't like to eat vegetables. I will, but I don't just not like to eat them. I like to make them, so I find that a scoop of this put into my shaker cup with my creatine is helpful. And we can take these two and you mix them with your protein. I use pea protein, which typically tastes disgusting. When you mix these two with your pea protein in a shaker cup, put a couple cubes of ice and some water, actually tastes pretty good. It tastes like a juice. Typically, if you drink pea protein by itself, it tastes disgusting. It tastes like dirt. But if you mix these together, it tastes pretty good. So I usually take that in the morning with my morning coffee as I'm working out. And then throughout the day, if I want more pea protein, just mix it with orange juice. Orange juice actually makes that taste really well. So those are my vitamins and my supplements that I take. And then I also take a egg white rice, and lactose milk protein shake that I put into a Ninja blender and blend it all up, and I drink about 4 or 5 of those a day. And I will post that video later on how I make that if anyone's interested. Just drop a comment in the comment section. I'll show that if you guys want to copy that. I've found that's a big help. When I had my neck injury, I lost 10 pounds, and that little shake concoction helped me put not just the 10 pounds I lost back on, but an additional healthy 10 pounds, which got me at 240, which is the heaviest I've been for the size that I am and the amount of muscle mass that I hold. So hope it's helpful. If you guys like it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Trying to get to 400 before the end of February. Right now I'm at 385, so we got just 15 more folks to go. So share this, like, subscribe, all this stuff. Appreciate it.